Good afternoon to one and all. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I hope you have remembered me back. I hope I have taken some of the classes for you also in the previous semesters. Yes? Srimanarayana.
Yes, sir. Yeah, correct, sir. Correct.
Already, I think I have taught you earlier.
I think you taught accounts, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
accounts.
financial accounting.
Yeah, financial
Yeah,
accounting.
sorry. Accounting for management, I have taken the class.
Yeah, right, sir.
Right. So now I was allotted with the subject, yes, Chaudhary Garu. He also joined in the class. Now I was assigned with the responsibility of the taking classes to you for the subject that is entrepreneurial development, which is the core subject in your MBA course. I hope anything before going to the actual concepts of entrepreneurship, what is entrepreneurship, how it is, and what is the use of learning this particular course in this particular MBA course and all. Anything else from your side to ask or anything else? I hope all of you might have completed the other semesters well, and at the same time, it is well aware that your MBA course is going to complete in this particular year with this third semester. You are in the fourth semester now, actually now. So yes, am I right?
No, sir. We are in third semester, sir. Right
You
now.
are in third semester. Yes, that's what I'm talking. So by the end of this fourth semester, you all will be awarded with the prestigious degree that is MBA Master of Business Administration from our beloved university, that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. So to be happy with that, definitely you will grow in your career, and wish you all the best before entering into this class.
Thank you, sir.
So anything from your side to ask, or anything you want to discuss directly with that?
Yeah, you are allocated only 8 sessions. Na? Try to cover all the topics, sir, in these 8 sessions.
One minute.
So focus on important topics.
Okay, just please be online once. I will also note down your requirements. First of all, it is most important from your side, and because it is
only 8 sessions are allocated for you for this entire subject.
8 sessions from 8 sessions from today onwards. Today, could you please mention the dates of that also?
From today onwards, daily, sir. Daily, same 6 to 7.
Daily 6 to 7. Okay.
Yeah, 8 days, 8 continuous days.
Continuous days, 8 days. That too, including Sunday.
Yeah, including Sunday, sir.
Sunday. Okay. 24th is the date. 24 onwards, 8 sessions.
Yes, sir.
Including Sunday. And for your information, it is one more thing is added. Now, today I am taking the second session also from 9 to, it's 8 to 9. 8 to 9
or 7 to 9? 8.
No,
7 to
8 to 9. 8 to 9. Because I need 1 hour break. So that continuously taking for online 2 hours means it is hectic, it becomes hectic. So that it is easy for me to go for that. Next, 8 to 9 I will take. Okay. Next.
Okay, fine, sir.
And, that is one. That is one. Done is one. 24th, 2 sessions. Tomorrow I may.
Second thing is like give a focus on only important topics and no need to go through each and every topic, sir.
Sir, please repeat. I could not get your point. And one minute. Just.
Yes,
I will interact with you. No problem. So first one is 20. First one is today I am taking one class now, and the second class I am taking between 8 to 9. Tomorrow I am
even the totally you will be allocated 8 sessions only, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, that is correct. And one more thing, tomorrow
not more than 8. Not more than 8.
I know that. Maximum tomorrow I may not be able to take up the session due to an emergency, due to the pre-designed academic work for me.
Okay.
So that tomorrow my class may not be there. Definitely. As you know me very well in before also offline classes. I think.
I was attended your offline classes from day 1 onwards.
I will be directly interacting with the students for their convenience. So today 2 sessions. Tomorrow, I think there will not be class for me. And then
Yeah.
day after tomorrow, that is Friday, Saturday is Friday. Next Saturday, no class. Sunday onwards, definitely all the sessions I will take. And now you are asking about one. Question number one is that, yeah, now from your side, it is better to go on. What is that one? First one, important,
Yeah. Yeah.
important topics, sir.
No need to go through all the topics, sir. Only focus on very important topics because we have very less number of classes.
Okay. Requirement one.
It's not possibility to cover. It's not possibility to cover all the topics in 8 sessions, no?
Yes, that is also true. That is also true. Then we are having 5 blocks totally. 5 blocks are there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
5 blocks maximum. In each block, there are 2-3 sessions, 2-3 lessons are there. Out of the 2-3 lessons,
2-3.
also we will go by selective topics, right?
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Then anything else? That is one bit.
Nothing, sir.
Then one point directly brought out from Srimanarayan Garu. Anything else? Anyone? All.
Next thing is if you have any previous exam papers, you better to share to us, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Because officials of BRAOU, no one is sharing any kind of such old papers like that.
Sir, please. I am not having that entrepreneurial development syllabus, the entrepreneurial development question papers. So
Okay.
I cannot extend that one. That instead of saying yes, and later on it becomes difficult. And then
if possible, please try, sir. Otherwise, okay.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay, sir.
Anything else? Sir? So anyhow, you are asking for old question papers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is another request made by you. Next, sir.
Yeah.
Anything else, sir?
Nothing else, sir. Nothing else, sir.
Okay. Anybody else?
From my side, it's okay.
That's it. Let us give opportunity for others also for 1-2 minutes, and then I will go with the subject content and all. As you said, I also will continue. Anything else, sir? All are equal, and anybody can share their opinions. And regarding any other aspects beyond the curriculum, beyond the career, also you can speak for 1-2 minutes. 1-2 minutes, not more than 1-2 minutes. Anything else? Right. Okay. Shall I start? Now, actually, the point is that total 8 participants are there in our class right now. So I request other friends also to come and join to the class within another 1 minute or 2 minutes, so that the strength will be much more. And I request Ramana Garu, Pavan Garu, Santu, and all others also to be active in the class, be participative. You are not UG students, you are postgraduate students. That too, post-graduation, that too for management, MBA, Master of Business Administration. Okay. So when you are talking, it becomes a talkative, and when it is going on for the, when you are yeah, sorry for the inconvenience, just one simple information. Okay, right. As you said, we will definitely go through and be talkative, be participating in the class. It is not one-way learning, it must be a two-way learning. Both the student and teacher interaction always will help us to grow for better and better. Always try to be interact with the teacher, and whatever the lessons that I am going to take. Amma, it audible. Now you check it.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Check it. Switch on the.
Audible.
Yeah. So just now, I am talking from home now. Yeah, right. So I request all the students to 2-3 points I will say, and with that directly we will enter into the lessons and all. Right. Point number 1 is to be that all the lessons I will go through, and as you said, I will try to make out important aspects of each lesson and then definitely I will want to justify whatever the assignment given to me. Okay, that is, then there will be definite a specific content will be there. That content I only will focus, I only will tell, I only will give you the PPT. So no other option is there. And whenever the subject is assigned to me, I am responsible for that, and I will take the maximum effort from my side to make justice to the students. That is my principle actually. Then another important one is that whatever the topic that we are going to discuss in the next class, that I will definitely tell you in this class itself. So you also just go through, just rotate the page. I am not asking you to read entirely. Just rotate the page. What are the side headings? Out of that, what you are able to understand. So that when you are get acquainted with the page numbers even, then you will be able to understand the points better, because the textbook is not there with us. We are going with the PDF document only. In that also, I will try to maximize and I will try to share with that, and then definitely it will be helpful to you, right? So I request all the students to go through with the page numbers and the paragraph numbers basically, because page numbers will differ from one printing to another printing. That will become a problem to you. So I will go by paragraph number, and whenever the paragraph number is mentioned, I request all the students to note down, and then with the help of that, we will send you the questions, and on the basis of the questions, you will be able to make out the answers also, right? So that is one important aspect what I want to say. Then another important one is that basically, as a policy, what I'm practicing from all these online classes, so I request all the students to keep ready a notebook with a pen. So whenever I feel some important points to be discussed, I will give you that important element, and then you can note down. We can't say that something is important, something is not important, because this is the material designated by the Ambedkar Open University. Hence, I request all the students to make out a pen and paper ready. Whenever I say, then you will be able to write with that, right? Then that is my intention to go with that. Okay, now are you ready? Yes. And you can, and anyone, you can chat with the chat box also. I opened just now the chat box also. Right. I hope all of you are able to see. Just now, let me take a snapshot on this, and then I will open that one. So now let us go with that. Entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial development, entrepreneur, and then business person, salesman. There are so many words. Can any one of you share what is the difference between a salesperson? Can you say the difference between business person, and who is an entrepreneur, who is a business person? Are they same? Are the same? All are the same? Answer is absolutely no. If you want to share, you are always welcome. You are always welcome. Be ready with that answer, and need not be a correct answer, but be participative in the class. That is only my request for you. Right? So actually a salesman, what is the main objective or main role of a salesman? He will try to sell the goods. So whatever the material that is available, he will sell. Whatever the goods that are available, he will try to sell. That's all. So when a person is ready to sell something, and he is trying to sell something, that comes under the marketing aspect, and at the same time, his focus is mainly on the aspect of how to sell. That's all. He is not worried about any other aspect. How to sell, whether it may be a chocolate, or it may be a refrigerator, or it may be a TV, or whatever may be. So what is his concentration? His entire concentration will be on how to sell the goods to a person. That's all. Sell, collect money. That's all. With that, the the salesperson's role is over. But when you come to the businessman, what is the businessman's role? Is he really a seller? Is he only a seller? Is he only a producer? Is he only an entrepreneur? Is he only a person who is making profits? Answer is absolutely no. So, actually, in the context of business, we studied in the basic fundamentals of economics also. Then we studied that a business or a firm, it will pool up the various resources, produce certain goods, and try to identify what is the needs of a person. Try to gear up with the needs of the person. And what is required for a person, that is identified. That is required, that is identified. So business person will identify what is the need of a person instead of selling goods to the person. So he will come with the objective of identifying the needs, what a person need, what a human being need, that's all. So then he will start the production activity. He will produce the goods and he will come up with the production activity. And finally, he will make the goods ready for the customer according to the needs of the customer. So what is happening here? He is not starting with that selling activity. He is starting with his activity, the identification of the needs of the customer. Nowadays, we are seeing so many apps. Say, early morning Swiggy, afternoon something, evening something. Whenever we need medicine, we are not going to medical store. We are opening our mobile, urgent place, order. That's all. The medicines are coming. Whenever we need food, give order. That's all. Where is the point here? Swiggy, MedPlace, online, e-commerce platforms, all are identifying what is the need of a customer. So the customers are nowadays so busy, they are not able to they are not having the time to visit to the store. They are not having even time to spend in the market. So what they are telling, they are searching the goods online along with the work life. They are parallelly managing the buying activity. So in this process, on one screen, they are doing their office work. On the other screen, they are booking railway tickets. They are on another screen, they are giving an order for the daily vegetables market and a big basket and also on and so forth. The goods are coming to the house. This is innovation. This is innovation. What is the needs of the customer? That is identified. Then the business person is ready to bringing the production activity, distribution activity, selling activity, put together directly to the customer. That is one. So business person basically start with the idea, what the customer need, how it can be fulfilled. Then is it complete? Answer is no. He will first identify the idea, then he will supply the goods. Then immediately, immediate minute, a message or a link will come to us. Are you satisfied with the services? What is happening here? Just for example, day before yesterday, I went for the servicing of my two-wheeler. I got it in the service and I came home. After coming home, immediately the next second, a message came to me or a link came to me. Please send your feedback. Are you satisfied with our services? This means what? The business person is taking care about the customer feedback also. What is furtherly needed? Further the customer is required. What further the customer is asking about? Is he happy? Or is he satisfied with the services provided? Then is he satisfied with the product I sold? Is he comfortable with the product what I sold? If you buy an AC, immediately the shopkeeper will send a person for the installation. Then afterwards, one person will come. Sir, do you want demo? We can run AC, no problem. But the company is sending the people to demonstrate. Go interact with the customer. Whether he is satisfied or not. And lastly, to say, if you buy any sort of high cost items that is like cars, etc., continuously the people will come. Sir, do you want any? So here, what I want to tell you is that don't get confused. I am talking about sales or so on. Then I'm talking about a business person. Business person first identify the needs of the customer, design the product, develop the product. Then finally, he will produce the product, send the product, sell the product, send the product, supply the product. Finally, this person will the goods will reach to the customer or product will reach to the customer. At the end of the day, what is the customer satisfaction? What is the customer satisfaction? Whether the customer is satisfied or not, whether the product is satisfied or not, that's all. If the customer says yes, that's all. The role of the business person is over. This entirely you might have heard about in the case of the marketing, that is idea generation to customer satisfaction, the customer feedback. That entire thing that is taken care of by the business executive. Business person will start with the identification of the customer needs and ends with sir, be participate. కొంచెమన్నా మాట్లాడండి ఎవరన్నా మరీ వన్ సైడ్ లో చెప్పేస్తున్నాను. Anything else? So the business person will end with this, his activity will end with the getting the feedback from the customer. Getting the feedback from the customer. If any customer gives a small complaint, that complaint will go to the again production process, and that's all. One simple point we can say, if a customer point out any sort of difficulty in using the product will go for redesign. It happens. Onida earlier introduced the same thing. So whenever Onida manufactured a combo TVs, in those days it is very, very famous. TV with VCR, and VCP, CD player and all, and the customer is not happy. Then another thing, Bajaj scooter, 4-stroke scooter, Bajaj Forest, that is all Bajaj Forest Tricks, that is throttle regulated ignition control system. When this type of products are produced and introduced into the market, they are totally failure. Bajaj is definitely a good company, but it is totally failure because the customer is not happy with that. Even for a small clutch wire repair, it is going for the entire read. He has to open the bonnet and all. So customer said, no, I don't want to go for that. Then this is banned. So this point, what I am telling is that business person will go directly with that. So finally, now after this one, business person's role is over. Identify, supply, get feedback, that's all. Then what next to be done? So one or the other person who has to generate the need, salesperson, try to sell, business person, try to identify the needs of the customer and attach the suitable product to the customer and say goodbye. Finally, he will come. And what is next? Identify some additional need or create a need, generate a need, innovate a product, then develop. So this is taken care of by the word entrepreneur. Who is entrepreneur actually? An entrepreneur is basically a person who innovates something, develops something, create something, and he will directly bring these products into existence. So when we are talking about entrepreneur, basically these aspects are to be covered in this. Entrepreneur's role is different. He is not only a business, he is a business person. He is a seller. He is a risk taker, no doubt. But at the same time, he also will try to generate the needs of the customer. He will try to generate the products for the customer. He will try to innovate the product for the customer. Just simple logic. When the petrol prices are going day by day higher and higher, we are turning towards electric vehicle. When we are trying towards electric vehicle, everybody is having a simple complaint that cost is very high, the purchase cost is very high, and so on. What to do? The cost should be reduced, energy consumption should be minimized, and it should give optimum result. Then only it is possible. So innovate something new, a battery or a motor system which consume lesser and lesser electricity and which will give mileage. 80 kilometers for one recharge, 120, 140. Now MG Motors, it has designed a car that is MG Comet, which is giving a 240-kilometer range for a minor range for the single recharge. But again, Tata is now becoming a competitor. Tata is now coming with another advanced model where it can run more than 400 kilometers for a single recharge, and where the two-step process is giving higher and higher. That is innovation. That is once a product is innovated, that is developed, created, designed, and finally it will bring into the market with good existence. So basically, to speak on that, an entrepreneur is a good innovator. He will take risk for the purpose of introduction of the goods into the new market. He will try to identify new technological methods, new production process, and so on and so forth. So, seller, business person, innovator. Right? Are you comfortable with my speed and all? Are you able to understand?
Yes,
Are you?
sir.
Please, one of you confirm, and I will then.
Yes,
Just
sir.
1 second. Right. So, are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Right. if you have anything else, always welcome. ED, Entrepreneurial Development, which is 24th May, 6 to 8, 6 to, sorry, 6 to 7 class, right? One minute. Right. Yes. 1 minute, sir. Yes. There. So, with this brief introduction, let us go with the content aspect also. And anything else from your side, always welcome. Share the screen. Be open. Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
visible? Please confirm.
Yes, sir. Visible.
Right. Okay. So in the block one, it is given as the entrepreneurship, an introduction to entrepreneurship is lesson one. That is unit one actually in the block. There are total 5 blocks are there. And in the 5 block, first block is taken care of now. That is introduction to entrepreneurship. So as I have given you the brief description about this entrepreneurship and all, let us proceed with the next one. Now concept of entrepreneurship. Just give a reading of that. పోయినది Just 1 minute, sir. Okay. Sure. Right. I hope now you are able to see this one. Yes. So in the second slide, we are going to understand about this. According to this business dictionary, an entrepreneur is someone who exercises the initiative by organizing a venture to take benefit of an opportunity, and as the decision maker decides what and how much of a good or service will be produced. So this is what I explained just till now. An entrepreneur is someone who exercises initiative by organizing a venture. What is the meaning of a venture? Venture is something which is going to be a new. So he will take the risk of that. So as and when So as and when there is an opportunity, he will take up the venture. So he will try to make out the risk. And then with the help of that risk element, he will exercise that to take the opportunity into his hand. So whenever there is a possibility to gain some sort of benefit out of a available alternative, sir, I am getting some, sir, please. Hello, please mute. Please mute. So and he will be an entrepreneur is a person who will take up a venture and he will take up the better opportunity. What is the business opportunity that he has to understand? What is the possibility of making a new opportunity? And then on the basis of that, he will decide. What he will decide as the basic economic problems we have. Sir, as the basic economic problems, what we have understood earlier. So that is what to produce, how to produce, how much to produce, when to produce, where to produce. So all these aspects that he as the person has to come up with that. He will try an opportunity and he will try to come up with that venture. That means venture means the process of taking risk, and then he will be able to create something new, and then he will take a decision about how to produce. So as we discussed in the basic economic aspect also, that is what will be the opportunity, how to make out the production process, and how much to make out production process, what to produce, for what purpose we have to produce, and if I produce something else, what is the possibility that the product is getting succeed, and what is the success there is a possibility in the market. At the same time, how much it should be. That is, quantity is to be decided. These are nothing but basic economic problems what you have studied in the basic in the economics, in the economic business economics aspect. Then definition aspect is given. This actually Peter F. Drucker, he is the person who is known as the father of marketing. Entrepreneur is the one who always search for a change. He will not follow what is there. So understand this concept well. So entrepreneur is one who will always search for the changes. So what I can change further, what I can make it more better, and responds to it with and exploit it as an opportunity. He will try to bring some sort of change, and he will try to implement the change, and finally he will try to make profit out of that or exploit the opportunity to get a good business decision. Then innovation is a specific tool of entrepreneur. What is innovation? Creating something new or designing something new. Innovation need not be only the innovation need not be only only creating something totally new product. So even smallest changes also will be considered as an innovation. New production method, that is an innovation. Identification of new market, that is an innovation. So introduction of new product, new supply chain into the market, that is how we are giving a boost up to the business process that itself. Even for a simple design, nowadays patents are increasing a lot. So what is a patent? Whenever you introduce a new design of even for a small pen, yes, you can go for a patent design. That is called a design patent. When you are creating something new, that is possible for the innovative aspect. So that is possible for the innovative aspect. From smallest nails, what we use, to the very, very, very large equipments also, so much of innovations are going on. So innovation is a specific tool here. Then by means of which he will try to exploit the opportunity, and then he will, right, okay. So he will try to exploit that opportunity. That means he will try to not to exploit the customers. Here I am not talking about exploitation of customer. Exploitation of customer is different. Exploitation of opportunity is different. He will try to exploit the change for that. And then finally, he will differentiate his business from other businesses, and he will take up the opportunity and he will continue with the business. Then with that, so now we are entering into evolution of entrepreneurship. Just okay. Now I request all the students also to take a note of that. Define entrepreneurship. Define entrepreneurship. Explain the evolution of entrepreneur. Explain the evolution of entrepreneurship. Seminar garu. Seminar garu రాసుకుంటున్నారా?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
ఓకే.
Yeah,
ఇంకెవరైనా
fine.
కూడా వాళ్ళకి ఏమైనా డిఫికల్టీస్ ఉంటే చెప్పమనండి, ఇబ్బంది లేదు.
Sure.
సిఎన్ఆర్ ప్రసాద్ గారు, రైట్, ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ, రైట్. ఇంకెవరైనా సరే. సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ బేసిక్ క్వశ్చన్ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు నోట్ డౌన్. ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ద ఎవల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్ప్రినర్షిప్. Explain the evolution of entrepreneurship, or define entrepreneurship. Explain the evolution, or what is the evolution of entrepreneurship. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటంటే ఎవల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్ప్రినర్షిప్ మీద మెయిన్ క్వశ్చన్ ఉంటుందండి. ఇది ఎస్ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ లో ఉంటుంది. అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకోండి. ఇక్కడ మీరు 3 పాయింట్స్ మీరు డిస్కస్ చేయాలి. సో ఎర్లియర్ డేస్ ఎవల్యూషన్ ఆఫ్ ఎంటర్ప్రినర్షిప్, ఇన్ దట్ వెరీ ఎర్లీ స్టేజ్ హీ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ ఎ రిస్క్ బేరర్. So what is the question of risk bearing? So whenever we are talking about risk bearer, in the earlier days it is said that entrepreneur will introduce a new product or innovate something new, whether it is success or not. If it becomes failure, definitely he has to bear the loss. That's all. Risk he will arise. What is the risk in the name of financial aspects? Risk is nothing but the possibility of occurrence of the loss. That is called as a risk. So he has to face the possibility that even the product is failure, he must be able to take up the risk of bearing that particular loss, and he must continue with the business. That is earlier days. Then second aspect is that he became an organizer. So entrepreneur became an organizer. In this case, when we are studying about organization, we understood that organization of the group of people working together for the common objective. That is, you study in the case of principles of management in the BCom course. Entrepreneur, he himself an organizer. What he is organizing, he is not organizing factors of production. He is organizing the process of innovation. process of bringing new things into existence, process of bringing the new techniques into existence. When I introduce a new product into the market, right from the identification or the needs, how this new product satisfy the needs of the customer, how fast I can introduce the new product into the market, and whether it is possible to satisfy what is estimated, what is identified, and how far it is possible to satisfy the needs. All these things are organized. And lastly, now the point is that entrepreneur became an innovator. Then now with the process, with the fast changing technology and all, he is mainly concentrating about innovation. Innovation is said to be new design, new technique, new process, new method, and new source of even new source of finance is also an innovation. New source of finance is also an innovation. Nowadays, in the financial markets, already when we are studying about financial management, we understood. So in the very olden days, what we used to do, we depend more on the bank loans. We approach bank, if they give a loan, we will start a business. When the bank rejects a loan, again, anyhow, it becomes helpless. But now it is not the situation. There are so many sorts of financing agency. That is, one is crowdfunding, then peer-to-peer lending practices, venture capital financing, then equity financing, debt financing. In the same way, these are all coming from the financial innovations. So even in the mutual fund market, there are so much products are coming in. That is called a financial product. So innovation need not be, what I want to suggest, what I want to stress over here, that innovation need not be a new product itself. Innovation may be a new design, innovation may be a new financial product, and so on and so forth. So first, earlier days, he was only a risk bearer, then he became an organizer, then he became completely an innovator, and he is making altogether new design for the entire business. Nowadays, we are seeing one beautiful course that is called as BPR, Business Process Reengineering. Business Process Reengineering. That is, entire business process itself innovated into a new structure, new design. So, right from traditional marketing system, we are now traditional business system. We are using all computer-based platforms, that is e-business platforms. So what all e-business platforms, that is nothing but an innovation. So that is one how I want to explain about how to make out with it. So whenever, coming to the examination point of view, which is our main objective, subject is important, no doubt in that. So learning makes learning a lot. But at the most final objective is to gain good marks in the examination. Finally, we must get a success in the forthcoming examination. So coming to the point now, define entrepreneurship and explain the evolution of entrepreneurship. Then you try to understand, I will share that also. So you try to understand one clear definition, whether it is Peter Drucker or any other from your material. Then try to make elaboration of that. One definition or two definitions are enough, not more than that. Whatever definition you feel comfortable, whatever definition you are able to understand clearly, that you make out in that. Then along with that, evolution of entrepreneurship. So you must be able to manage the link between all this. Write in a paragraph wise with clear subheading, and each subheading you must be able to elaborate for a maximum paragraph length, and then switch over to the next, and then switch over to the, and write a conclusion sentence that this evolution process has taken a lot of stages, and then it becomes. So like that, you structureize the answer in a better way, right? Sir, anything else from your side? Anything else you want to?
No, sir.
Right. And doubts ఉంటే అడగండి. అది కమ్యూనికేషన్ ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, అది ఇంగ్లీష్ అని తెలుగు అని అది నాకేం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. అంటే మేము సాధారణంగా ఇది యూట్యూబ్ లెక్చర్స్ కాబట్టి ఇంగ్లీష్ లోనే వెళ్ళిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. బట్ మీరు ఎలా అయినా అడగచ్చు, దానికి ఏం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఐ హోప్ యువర్ ఆల్ కంఫర్టబుల్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్. రైట్. Right. Importance and the role of entrepreneur. Importance and the role of entrepreneur. And in this, the concept of importance, we need not worry, because Importance is always importance of that. Whatever the role, explain the role of entrepreneur. Explain the role of entrepreneur. Explain the role of entrepreneur. So, what is the role of an entrepreneur in the business environment now? What is the role of entrepreneur in the business environment? Or elucidate the role of entrepreneur in the modern business. Like that, anyway, the question may be given in the examination. So here also, entrepreneur makes a very good attempt to bring the new production to existence, which will change the entire market phase, and then he will go for the dynamic paradigm in the market structure, and he will play an important role in the business. Like that, so the very, very first important point is that entrepreneurship that spurs the economic growth. So the very important point is that economic growth, economic development. So in the case of economic growth, what to be understood is that how much of new production is going on, what is the economic stability, and how better you are able to produce and sell, what is the possibility of total exports, what is the totality of total production, and basically an entrepreneur is the key role for that. First, he will come with new ideology, and that process will be taken care of by the business person, and then it will be continued with the other aspects. So if entrepreneur innovate a new product, and if he dump the new product into the market, then finally the economic growth also will take place. Higher the production, higher the innovation, higher the production. Whenever higher the production, automatically your sales and other aspects will be very much higher. Then second important one, entrepreneurs add to the national income. So entrepreneurs always will go for the addition to the national income. Already you have studied this national income concept. So whenever you are coming up with new products and new technologies, it will help to increase your national income totally. And entrepreneurs are the creators of employment. This is a very, very important aspect. You have to go with that. So when a new product came into existence, simple, we are seeing about Rapido. In that, we are talking about Ola, then various types of them. What we have to understand that they are creating employment to so many people who basically deserve some sort of employment opportunity. మనకి జాబ్ కావాలి అనుకునే వాళ్ళకి ఇలాంటి చిన్న చిన్న ఇన్నోవేషన్స్ కూడా మనకి చాలా యూజ్ అవుతుంది. డోర్ డెలివరీ, సప్లైస్, even at a lower level skilled people, lower skilled employee persons, they are able to make out employment. So entrepreneur from very basic level to the higher level. So entrepreneurs satisfy the human wants. So as I already told this topic, one aspect here. So first of all, entrepreneurs' main motto is to satisfy what is the human being's needs or wants. So always, as it is very much clear, when we want to introduce a new product into the market, first judge whether the product is needed to the customer or not. మనకి కస్టమర్కి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది, అవసరం ఉంటుంది అంటేనే మన వాళ్ళు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ చూపిస్తారు. లేకపోతే nobody will buy a new product if it is not satisfying their needs. So next one, entrepreneurs promote science and technology. So always they will go for new type of innovations. They will try to use new technologies. Just like we are using electric motors for various purposes. So that is all the technology adaptations are made only by the entrepreneurs. Then lastly to say, that is community development. These are the various important elements to understand what is the role of an entrepreneur to the what is the role of the entrepreneur to the community, and then he will try for the development of the entire community by taking various aspects into consideration. So with this brief introduction about with this brief introduction about the entrepreneurship and all, just we want to close this class for now. Sorry. We started with the concepts of sales, business, and entrepreneur. Then we identified what is the concept of entrepreneur. Then we come up across with the definition of entrepreneur and other aspects. Then finally, we have taken evolution of entrepreneurship and what are the various stages in the evolution. Then entrepreneurship, what is its importance? What is the role of entrepreneur? Anything else from your side? Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir. Fine.
Anything, sir? Right. Okay. Thank you. Bye. We will meet again in the next class by 8 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
है